Welcome to our series where we discuss key things to consider while selling your technology business. I'm Sid Nair. In my role as National Technology M&A Leader, I explore how we can bring innovative solutions to our clients as they look to navigate the complex world of M&A. It is not unusual for technology businesses to have more than one revenue stream associated with the business. I'm joined today by Devon MacMurray, a Vice President in our technology M&A business, to discuss how companies can think about the value of their business in the context of the various revenue streams they have. So Devon, let's get right into it. We've worked together with a number of IT and tech-enabled services businesses, and value can vary quite a bit based on services they offer to their clients. Based on your experience, how should they think about each of their revenue streams and what that might mean for value?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we typically think of services businesses in terms of contracted, recurring, and then reoccurring and one-time or non-recurring revenue streams. So each of these revenue streams have a different risk profile and can have implications on the valuation outcome of a services business. So generally speaking, the more recurring the services, the better the valuation, but there are other factors that definitely play a role. For example, how in demand are the services that you're providing? And are you using proprietary technology to deliver that? It's also really important. What kind of end customers are you serving? And what's their posture towards digital transformation, IT spend? Kind of where is your customer on that journey? And does your revenue stream place a burden on the balance sheet? Does it tie up working capital and ultimately restrict cash flow? So it's normal for us to go through each of these with our clients and several other factors to make sure that we're clearly articulating and they understand how the market is going to then value their business.
You're right, Devon. Extent of services and revenue types is also a constant discussion on our software mandates. Maybe you can briefly touch upon how we look at those situations?
Yeah, for sure. So software is similar, but does have some key differences. One of the key elements of a SaaS business will be its licensing revenue. So this is often higher margin revenue for the actual use of the software itself. This can drive a higher value to the extent it's contracted over multiple years and has shown a track record of minimal churn. In terms of the services that go alongside delivering that revenue, there's typically a few things we would look at to better understand what that might mean for value. First of all, are the services profitable in their own right? Or are they more of just a break even to get people on and using the platform? Are they one time for implementation, or are they recurring and contracted? And really, do they create customer stickiness? So does it make it hard for the customer to switch to a competitor? And the last thing we tend to look for is whether those services are building a feedback loop, right? So is it creating a closeness with the customer? And from that, are you getting a kind of stream of comments that are helping you add innovation to your product? So what we do at EY is we use our value scorecard and we go through that with our clients. We look at each of the revenue streams, we measure it against the criteria, and we help the clients understand how that'll influence value, and in some cases, how they can kind of change or position their revenue streams to enhance value for their business.
You're right, Devon. As you know, we've been extremely successful in leveraging our proprietary IT services and software scorecards to drive tangible conversations with our clients and prospects on the key variables that can determine where on the spectrum the value of their business lies. Thanks for joining us today, Devon. This has been really insightful.
Great. Thanks so much for having me, Sid. Really appreciate it.
It's important to present a clear view of your revenue streams and how they tie into the overall value of your business. It is critical that your equity story clearly communicates how these revenue streams come together to either build customer retention or drive incremental growth opportunities. Lastly, not all revenue is created equal. So having a plan to grow your higher value services and showing momentum in achieving that plan is going to make all the difference between a good outcome and a great outcome.